Tonight, the family and friends of a Decatur man who died in police custody are seeking justice after months of looking for answers from Decatur authorities. That battle now going to North Alabama's U.S. District Court. John Daniel Scott Jr.'s mother filed the lawsuit on August 29th with federal civil rights attorneys from Huntsville, Chicago, and Texas. They're saying police negligence in Scott's detention resulted in his death. Fox 54's Kayla Guayo investigates.
A new lawsuit coming months after one man's death while in police custody. They're seeking $100 million for his alleged wrongful death. It all started in April after John Scott Jr.'s mother called the Decatur Police Department for assistance in helping her son who was going through a mental health crisis. Scott, known to his loved ones as LJ, was refusing a trip to the hospital from the paramedics when police arrived. Police told him to get into the ambulance or they would have to take him to jail. Scott became agitated and argued with the officers in a brief altercation. After a few minutes, he was tased multiple times and handcuffed on the ground. When they arrived at the jail, nearly 10 officers dragged him to his cell. All the while, you can hear Scott yelling things like, "I can't breathe," and 911. That same night, Scott had an undisclosed medical event and was taken to Huntsville Hospital, where he died just days later.
Whatever training the officers received, the ones named in this lawsuit and the department itself, they failed to follow those policies and procedures. There was no mental health resource officer available for an individual who they needed to help escort into an ambulance. The Decatur Police Department, along with the other law enforcement agencies that were present, decided to criminalize LJ Scott himself in order to take him into custody. That was their stated plan. And that is not how we expect officers to treat people in mental health crisis.
Scott's mother, Paulette Tennyson, filed the lawsuit, hiring attorneys from across the country to represent their family against the city of Decatur.
A lot of what we learned about what happened to LJ Scott came from within the jail itself. We have correspondence from administrators, from executives within the jail itself who responded to what happened to LJ appropriately, we believe, with identifying the violations of the law, identifying the bad actors, identifying the exposure of the city. And when you have a whistleblower case like this, it gives us an opportunity to really correct long-term wrongs.
We spoke with the city's mental health liaison just after Scott's death in April. She said all Decatur police officers undergo standard mental health training. We reached out again today, but the city of Decatur and its police department declined to comment. In Decatur, I'm Caleb Aguayo, Fox 54 News.
Kayla, we know Attorney Merritt. He's handled quite a few cases here in the Tennessee Valley, specifically Decatur. And based off of your conversation with him, do you get a sense that with this case, they hope to change mental health and the relationship with the police department?
Absolutely. So Mr. Merritt was telling me, I guess when we were talking, that this is what he calls a whistleblower case, meaning there's people inside the department that, people that work there that are, I guess, advising them on what happened that night. Some of the people that were at fault, I guess, there was a lot of discussions about that, and now they're getting the answers kind of fed back to them from what Merritt called correspondence. So it's kind of an insider bit of information that they're getting there.
And I'm imagining that this would help their case in a sense?
Absolutely, I think so. Is the way he explained it to me is it's pretty much what's building their case right now is the evidence they're getting from inside the department rather than from outside the department.
And we'll find out more. We'll keep our eyes on this case. Thank you so much, Caleb.